here's the host of Blockbusters, Bob Holness.
Thank you very much indeed. Thank you and welcome once again. It's becoming a favourite part of the programme in which to start the second game of a set of three, isn't it? And if that sounds slightly foreign to you, if you happen to have been on holiday and out of Mongolia for a couple of months and you don't know what I'm talking about, let me just tell you what Blockbusters is. It's the only game, really, that I know of in which two people play one to try and prove that two heads are better than one. We haven't yet proved it. The two heads in question at the moment, and you can see them sitting here, being Christopher and Hayley, they are playing the single head, Richard, on their left. Now, Richard comes from London, and the other two, Christopher and Hayley, come from out near Abergavenny. And the one thing we haven't mentioned, and we don't dwell much on school matters in this, we mention leisure activities, is what you're doing at school at the moment. You're into A-levels. What are you going to succeed really well in, Hayley?
Probably nothing.
I see, fine. Good start.
But if anything, probably biology.
Biology is one of yours. And Chris, what about you?
Well, probably biology or perhaps chemistry.
You say perhaps. Do you think you will? Really? Seriously?
Well, I think perhaps like chemistry is stronger than my biology at the moment.
And what about Richard?
Hopefully English and maybe history as well.
Well, we wish you luck in all those things, but at the moment, the more immediate future, we wish them luck in this particular game. And again, if you've been away, you may not have seen the board before. Let's just tell you that Christopher and Hayley are the blue ones, working their way across the board. They can do it in a minimum of 5, like that, or they can do it longer way around. And that white is Richard, who's going top to bottom at the same time, trying to make that connection. Games are played in sets of 3. We're into, as I said at the beginning, the second of a game of the set of 3. So let's look at the board as we'll see a letter flashing. That's the one we're going to start with. It's A, so stand by the buttons. Here we go as we play Blockbusters. Now the tension builds up with the first question. What A goes with Heloise? Heloise.
Aphrodite?
No, it's not, and the time was up anyway, I do believe. It was Abelard. Abelard and Heloise. So we go with another A. What A was the eldest daughter of Sir Robert Lorry? Annie Lorry. Right, the third one. What, yes. What A is the limb of the sea between Greece and Turkey?
Adriatic?
It's not the Adriatic, Richard. I must give it to the others. What A is the limb of the sea between Greece and Turkey? Hands up if you know. Yes?
Aegean.
It's the Aegean Sea. Well done. Yes, good start. Right, that's the blue connection on the right. It gives you the choice, Hayley. Off we go.
R, please.
R? Right, after a fairly rocky start, we get into this one. What R goes before main, leader, and master? Oh, you'll kick yourselves. Ringleader, ring main, and ring master. Another R. What R is a style of music associated with Scott Joplin? Yes, Richard?
Ragtime.
Is right. Well done. You've got some supporters there, Richard. What's next?
I'll have an M, please, Bob.
An M for mother.
N.
N for nuts. Here we are.
That's right.
Yes. What N is a person more than 90 years old, but less than... Yes, Hayley?
Nonagenarian.
Nonagenarian is right, too, yes. Your choice.
U, please.
Which?
U, please.
U, okay. What U is made up of faculties in colleges? Yes, Chris?
University.
University is right, yes. Your choice, Chris.
S, please.
S, okay. What S is gathered together to make a man when it falls from the sky in winter? Like that one. Hayley?
Snow.
Snow is right. Snowman, yes. And your choice again.
F, please.
F. Right up at the top there. Come on, Richard. What F is a man who deals in stolen goods or in enclosure... Yes, Richard? Too late. You missed out on time. It's got to go to the others. What F is a man who deals in stolen goods or an enclosure around a field?
Fence.
Fence is right. Christopher, yes. So close. The flashing light means the connection's almost made. Richard, your last chance here. Which one are you going to take?
G, please.
G? Don't want to worry you, but stand by your button. Fast this. What G was the scene of a decisive battle in 1863 and an address made late... Yes, Chris?
Gettysburg.
Gettysburg is right. That's it. Tough, isn't it?
Yeah. Hard life.
Yeah, I'm sorry about that. You get a fiver, you know.
Oh, good.
That's not too bad. It'll pay your bus fare, won't it?
Yeah, that's true.
But, more to the point, you know what you get other than that, don't you?
Yes, a Blockbusters dictionary and a sweatshirt. Thanks very much.
Richard, thank you very much. All the
Thank you.
best. Well, I wonder how he knew. We have already won in the gold runs that we've done. I say we, this is Chris and Haley, of course. They won binocular cameras, which are ingenious little objects. They won them in the first gold run, one each. They've won a weekend in Stratford-upon-Avon, each of them, and they are into another gold run now, but I do believe it's the fourth, isn't it? Because you fell down on the third, but only just. And Haley, it was you that fell down, wasn't it? I didn't want to remind people, but we have to read that. So, Chris, you all set for the next one, are you? Yes. Let me just tell you, there are 5 gold runs. You may not know this. There are 5. We're going into the 4th now. This is one of the major prizes, and the 5th is the biggest of all. So if they get through this one, they're in line for the very, very big prize. You know what that means. Here's the board. This is the one they've got to play against. Those are the letters, the multiple letters. That gold-to-gold connection has to be made like that, or perhaps in a more roundabout way like this. And it's Chris who's got to do it in 60 seconds or less. That's the important thing. So, Chris, can we invite you to take the hotspot, please? Here we go, that goal-to-goal connection, 60 seconds or less, £10 for each correct answer if the connection is not made, and the 60 seconds is timed from the moment you give me the letters you want to start with in the left-hand column. All yours.
POTF.
What couples often expect to hear after a few years of marriage?
Pass. JD.
This singer wrote Leaving on a Jet Plane.
Pass. DAD.
Making a flat pebble skip across the surface of the water.
Ducks and Drakes.
Yes, that's right.
FW.
In England, it is a glazed door.
French window.
Yes.
HP.
Where the colour is trooped.
Horse Guards Parade.
Yes, correct.
FP.
Foreign Secretary in Britain at the beginning of
Rogers
1983.
Pym.
Yes.
EB.
Author of National Velvet and the Chalk Garden.
Pass. KE.
Scrofola, supposedly cured by the royal touch.
Pass. DGR.
Poet, painter and brother of Christina.
Pass. RIH.
Unfortunate luck, really unfortunate. You've got the 1, 2, 3, 40, but you passed on 5. I've got to read them out to you. I'll read them out now. You've got £40. You've got through the 4th, but we must say, mustn't we here, that it doesn't stop you going for the 5th, which you may well be doing. POTF, what couples often expect to hear after a few years of marriage, patter of tiny feet. Yes. JD, the singer who wrote Leaving on a Jet Plane, John Denver. Yes, indeed. It's all so easy when you know, isn't it? The next one, EB, the author of National Velvet and the Chalk Garden, Enid Bagnold. And Scrofola, supposedly cured by the royal touch, is the King's Evil. DGR, the poet, painter and brother of Christina, was Dante Gabriel Rossetti. Will you resume your seat, please, Chris? We can play Blockbusters yet again. Well, of course, as I was saying there, it doesn't stop them going for the 5th gold run. Neither does it preclude them going for another round of Blockbusters, another game of a set of 3. But before we do that, we've got to meet the next contestant. So who is it who's going to be the next challenger on Blockbusters? Judith, welcome.
Thank you.
Have you come far?
I've come from Devizes, which is in Wiltshire, not Cornwall, as some people seem to think.
Oh, do they?
Yes.
People do get mixed up with the Southwest. Devon, Cornwall and Dorset they get mixed up with, don't they?
Yes, I don't know how they moved Devizes, though.
Devizes, yes. I always tend to forget where it is, but it's quite a long way down, isn't it?
It's about half an hour's journey from the M4.
Yes, known to we Londoners and we Kentish people as Devizes.
That's right.
Where do you go to school?
At Devizes Comprehensive School.
And what are your pursuits, as it were?
My academic pursuits are biology, chemistry and maths.
And your recreational ones?
I do hospital radio
Oh, do you?
and amateur dramatics.
I thought you sounded quite at home on the microphone.
Thank you.
Let's hope you're as at home on the board when you see it. So if Christopher and Haley are ready, you are, yes? OK, let's look at that board, shall we? This is what it means, and there's going to be a light flash any moment to tell us which letter we start with. It's L. So, let's play another set of 3 Blockbusters. Stand by, all 3 of you. Don't forget, all 3 can answer at any time. What L is the site of the vocal cords? Chris?
The larynx.
Larynx is right. Good start. Okay, the next one.
G, please.
You want G. What G did the wise men bring with the frankincense? Yes, Haley.
Gold.
Gold is right. They're quick, Judith, aren't they?
Yes.
Yes, they are. What's the next one?
Y, please.
Y. You're doing that pattern across the board, and this is the letter. What Y in Boys from the Black Stuff? Passion... Chris.
Yossa Hughes.
Yossa is right. Yes, that's it. And your choice.
P, please.
P, to tie up over on the left there, with this one. What P is a tool for making holes, or is the... Yes, Judith?
A punch.
It is a punch, yes. Well started. Good. That's got a foot on the rung. What's the next one?
I'll have F, please.
You'll have F, okay? What F is a fabric made by shrinking and rolling wool, or... Yes, Judith?
Felt.
Felt is right, too, yes. And another.
I'll have S, please.
You'll have S in the middle there, right. Middle of the other 2. What S is the Institute of Theology, Science and Literature on the left bank of the Seine in Paris? Yes, Judith?
The Sorbonne.
It's the Sorbonne, yes. What a flying start. I wonder if you can get that other one there. If you do, it means you make the connection. That's if they don't stop you in that. Pretty quick, you know. What are you going for? Silly question.
O, please.
Oh, it's got to be, okay. What O is the abbreviation for Oxfordshire? Haley?
Oxon.
Oxon is right. Yes, well blocked. And all important that, because it means it gives you 1 unit to that connection. And which one are you going to choose?
I, please.
You'll have the I. You've got to stop them here, Judith, if you can. What I is the building in Paris which houses the tomb of Napoleon? It's the Invalides. We'll go for another I. What I was a song recorded by John Lennon in 1970. All went for the button. Haley got there.
Imagine.
Imagine is right, and that's the connection. Well, not to be too disheartened, Judith. That was a smashing start. A nice run there. It was pretty good, wasn't it, Chris? She
Yeah,
looked as though
definitely.
she was going to be quite a danger to you, didn't she? Right, we're going into the second game of the set of 3. This is going to be very vital because it looks as though they've got a real challenge on their hands, and we're going to have to wait to see her do that challenging, because we'll be back with you in just a moment.
22. You'll be good at this one.
Oh, look. Green fingers just like her nana. I'd been putting off buying a funeral plan for ages, but with Fairwill it was easy. Sarah down the road recommended Fairwill's direct cremation plan. I said, that's just what I want. Something simple without all the fuss at the crematorium. So I checked Fairwill.com and gave them a ring. Spoke to such a friendly chap and paid for it all up front. When I go, I know that Fairwill's team will take care of my family too. And because it costs less than I thought, I can set some money aside for this little one. Find out why their funeral plan could be right for you. Call their award-winning team today to order your free guide on 0330 822 1610.
It won't take you long at farewell.com.
Some people think life slows down in your 50s, but I'm just getting started. And I don't want my lot to have to worry about funeral costs. Let them spend their money on nicer things. So I decided to learn more about over 50s life insurance from Cover Today. They're the only over 50s life insurer with no waiting period. Unlike other insurers who could make you wait up to 2 years, with Cover Today, you're fully covered from day one. And you're covered for the whole of your life. Unlike other things in life, the price never goes up. Go online or talk to their friendly UK team in just one phone call. Cover Today are the only over 50s life insurer with no waiting period.
And no annoying trips to the doctors either. Plus, you get your choice of a £125 gift card.
Now I'm with Cover Today, I can get on with something much more interesting.
To find out more about Cover Today, call our friendly UK team on 0800 470 4474 or visit covertoday.co.uk.
Welcome. Some people come to escape.
Ready?
I'm ready. They come here looking for something.
Something bigger, faster, wilder.
Imagination and sparkle.
And dragons.
Okay.
What could possibly stop us now?
World will remember this day.
And so, I bless you all.
I love it!
Number 13. That's unlucky.
Thank you, and welcome back. You know, one of the sad things about this programme, in a way, is that when people come and go quite quickly, you hear a little about them, but you never find out much about them. Now, Judith joined us just recently. We know she does hospital broadcasting, but what we'll never find out is whether she will ever go hang gliding. I believe you want to, don't you?
Yeah, I've got this strange ambition to go flying without any strings, so to speak.
I think you're out of your mind, frankly. I'd never go hang gliding in a million years. What about you two? It's the sort of thing you'd like to do?
No.
I mean, we can fix you up if you like. You've got to do a fifth gold run, one of you. It may even be Judith. We can always fix up a hang gliding course if you like. No? No, all right. Well, let's get on with the second game of the set of three, shall we? We've done one. Second game coming up, and Judith has got to win this game to stay in the running, something she knows full well. Let's look at the board, and it's E we start with, so let's, shall we, play Blockbusters. Judith, Chris, and Hayley, see if you can answer this. What E is decorating textiles with needlework? Yes, Judith?
Embroidery.
Embroidery is correct. Good start. Yes, let's go.
I'll have K, please.
You'll have K. What K comes from a Hindustani word for dust and is the colour soldiers wear? Yes, Judith again.
Khaki.
Khaki is correct. And the next, please.
I'll have A, please, Bob.
You'll have A? Yes. I remember somebody else who used to say that. You'll have A, will you? What? They don't talk like that in devices, do they? What A was the wife of William IV of Great Britain? Yes, Hayley?
Anne.
No, I'll have to give it now to Judith. What A was the wife of William IV of Great Britain?
No idea.
That's just to stop you being too clever. Adelaide is the answer to that. Yes, well, let's go for another A. What A did Bill Haley sing? See you... Yes, Judith?
Alligator.
Alligator's right, yes. Will you have another one?
G, please.
You'll have G, okay. What G is an order of knighthood or something to... Yes, Judith?
The Garter.
The Garter's right. That's it. Ah, that was a quick connection. That's one of the best we've had for a long time. Chris and Hayley, how do you feel?
Scared.
Silly question. Well, it means now that for the first time for, I suppose days here on Blockbusters, we actually go for a set of three. We go into a deciding game. Now, we don't want to hold the game up because it's quite tense. It's one to our pair here, Chris and Hayley, another one to Judith. £350 they have, £35 she has. Let's see what they can do with this. The third game. On the board, it's F, and here comes the first question. What F is the temperature scale? Hayley.
Fahrenheit.
Fahrenheit it is, of course. Yes, Hayley?
V, please.
V. Yep. What V is used to describe a career which is... Yes, Hayley?
Vocation.
Vocation is right, yes. And another.
A, please.
A? Right. What A had two of everything? Chris?
The Ark.
The Ark is right, yes. Next one.
D, please.
D on the right-hand side. What D is the most valuable and decorative form? Yes, Judith?
Diamond.
Diamond is right. Well interrupted. And where now?
S, please.
S. Right. What S in Wiltshire has the... Yes, Hayley?
Salisbury.
Good gracious, yes. Did you know it has the highest spire in England?
No, I didn't look.
You do now. Okay, where next?
L, please.
You want L, okay. What L was the favourite subject of the painter John Constable? Judith.
Landscapes.
Is right, yes, landscape. And again.
T, please.
T, right in the middle. What T is the great river on which Newcastle stands? Oh, Judith got there first.
The Tyne.
It is the Tyne, that's another. How about another one?
E, please.
E at the bottom there. What E is the testimony given in a court of law? Chris.
Evidence.
Is correct. Evidence, yes. Yours, Chris.
R, please.
You want R. Let me find it right up at the top there. To give you a good line across the top if you can get it. What R is Mass for the repose of the soul of the... Yes, Judith?
Oh, Requiem.
Oh, yes, Requiem it is. Oh, nasty moment. What next?
P, please.
You want P? Okay. Took two, only have one. What P is an alloy of copper and zinc in... Yes, Hayley?
Pewter.
No, I've got to give it to Judith. You've got extra time here, Judith. What P is an alloy of copper and zinc in imitation of gold? Ah, pinchbeck is the answer. Pinchbeck, yes, I know. Here's another one. What P is sweet and made with suet? Judith.
Pastry.
No, it's not. I've got to give it to them now. What P is sweet and made with suet? Hands up. Yes?
Porridge.
Not porridge. You ever had porridge with suet? It's pudding. It's got to be pudding. It's as simple as that. Sometimes the most simple ones are the most elusive. Here we go with another one. I've been waiting for this one. What P is a long way of saying conjurer or a man who practices... Yes, Judith?
Sorry. No.
I have to give it now to Christopher and Hayley. What P is a long way of saying conjurer or a man who practices sleight of hand? Prestidigitator. Prestidigitator. You see why I wanted that one? I've been waiting for it for weeks. Here comes another. What P is called Sir by Marcy in Peanuts? That's Hayley. Time up. Judith, what P is called Sir by Marcy in Peanuts?
Polly.
No, it's Patty.
Oh.
You don't follow Peanuts. Here we go. Here's another. What P is a flat-bottomed boat or a type of... Yes, Chris.
Punt.
It's got to be punt. Yes, right. Wow. Well, after sticking, what are you going to have next?
H, please.
You want H over on the left to get things moving again. And it's this one. What H is the other half of Starsky? Quick. That's Hayley.
Hutch.
I've got to be Hutch. Yes, that's right. And you've got just one to get. It means that that one could get you the connection. That's why the lights are flashing. Or it could be blocked by Judith. What's it going to be?
G, please.
I've got to ask. G it is. Here we go. What G is the game of Longhurst, Locke, and Lopez? Hayley.
Golf.
Golf is right. That's the one. It was so close, wasn't it? It really was. It was one of those ding-dong battles, and you almost got there but didn't quite make it. You, in fact, take with you £55, which shows how well you've done in the short time you've been here. All I can say, really, is as you take the Blockbuster sweatshirt, and, of course, the dictionary, the leather-bound gold block dictionary, which everybody seems to know about, can I say thank you for joining us and wish you the very best of luck in your hospital broadcasting. It sounds marvellous.
Thank you very much.
Bye-bye. Well, we all know what that means, don't we? It means that Christopher and Hayley have that elusive and only a little time ago, long, long away fifth gold run, which is now on them. It's the top gold run of the lot. Let's see how they're feeling. How are you feeling, you two? You're all tense? It's going to be you, Hayley, isn't it?
Yes.
Yeah. Yes, I think so. Yes, it's alternately, and you come out on number 5. Did you find it terribly uncomfortable standing on the hot spot? Was it? I know it's rushed, but did you start to seize up, or was it?
No, not really.
You didn't?
No, not really.
You think you've got confidence in this, do you?
No, but I didn't seize up.
No, that's true.
I was giving wrong answers, but I didn't seize
You didn't
up.
seize up. Well, let's see how you do with this one. Just to fill you in, it's going to be the gold run. It is going to be the 5th gold run, and as we all know, the 5th gold run in the past has brought forth, any number of amazing prizes. If you can remember, one of them was 5 days in New York, across by the Queen Elizabeth and back by Concorde, and that's just one of them. There were a week or 2 weeks in the Serengeti, up and down the mountains for somebody else. It is, of course, a gold run which brings in the very big prize. So let's have a look, shall we, at the board, just to see what Hayley is going to face when she gets down there on the hotspot. That is the gold run. That is the gold connection. Now, she makes the connection if she likes like that, or if she likes in a more complicated way like that. And the way she does it is to answer the questions of which those letters are the multiple initials of the answers. It sounds complicated, but it works on broadly the same way as the normal Blockbuster game does, except that it's that much more difficult because every answer, of course, is a phrase and not just one word. Now, in case you've been away, I mean, you may not know the fact, but the most difficult thing about the gold run is that that connection, gold to gold, has to be done in 60 seconds. Yes, 60 seconds or less. Now, I don't want to build this up too much because the fifth gold run always makes people nervous, and in this particular case, we want her to be as calm as she possibly can as she walks down towards the hot spot and the lights are dimmed and I make all the questions and come up with most of the answers. But she's not going to actually do it right now because it's time for us to leave you. We'll have to wait until the next show to see Hayley take the gold run, so be sure to join us. We'll be here. Hope you will too. Bye-bye.
You've made us wait long enough. What's your final answer? Mecha Bingo Online, sponsors of Challenge.
Have diabetes? Wonder if you can have more carbs? With the Freestyle Libre 2 system, easily know your sugar values and where they're heading. Real-time readings sent right to your smartphone, and no more routine finger pricks. Manage your diabetes with more confidence. The Freestyle Libre 2 system.
The all-new Shark Detect Pro auto-empty system. Shark's most intelligent cordless yet. Detects hidden dirt and boosts power. Detects edges and doubles suction power. It even empties automatically. Shark Detect Pro. Clean smarter.
When the pager goes off, I don't know who will need rescuing. It could be someone like her, or him, or someone you love. And when we get that call, we'll answer it. Day or night, rain or shine. As volunteers, we don't ask to be paid. All we do ask for is the kit, training and backup that keeps us ready and safe. And as a charity, the RNLI depends on donations from kind people like you to help us save lives.
So please call 0330 678 1728 or search RNLI to give £3 a month now.
Your donation will help keep us ready to answer the next call.
Heads up, this place could be wired. I'm chasing a cold-blooded killer.
This is now a hostage situation.
That guy pulled a gun out of nowhere.
You think you're being a hero.
Guy's a mess.
She's losing him.
You did this! It's on you!
Don't miss a brand new FBI lineup on Sky Witness.
Who are you? You are trouble. You're a thief.
Spy informant.
Some kind of specialist.
I did what I did to save my son. Just a cleaning lady.
Barbie. Available from the 29th of March on Sky Cinema.
Who had the idea for Cash Trapped? Here's a clue. He hosts it. Join Bradley Walsh weeknights at 7 on Challenge.
Congratulations, number 3. You said cup of tea. That's the top answer. Mecha Bingo Online, sponsors of Challenge.